Welcome back to Boggy Creek Life, another episode of Mail Calls and Grail Halls. I am your host, Cam Boggs, and today we are lucky that we got a twofer in the mail call section. We have the monster and also his bride. So let me go ahead and get those out of the box and on the table, and we'll check them out. So first up, from Cthulhu Gizzard Customs, Mike Swistak, we have a quarter scale Frankenstein relief bust. But before I even get into the sculpture, let's talk about Cthulhu Gizzard and Mike here just for a second. This is one of the best customer service wise, kindest, just nicest guys I've ever ran into in general. I mean, with every purchase I've made, and there will be more on more episodes because I've already acquired some stuff from him in the past, there's always, a handwritten thank you note, included in the package. There's a sheet on, washing, preparation, just steps, basic steps, in case you're somebody just getting into this hobby that has never, messed with this before and have any idea how to do it. I mean, obviously it's basic, but it's there, and he also tells you what he uses and what kind of paint he uses on this. And, he just goes above and beyond the call of duty. I believe in the customer service realm all the way around. It's always just been a pleasurable, great experience, not to mention an extraordinary talent. So, all right, let's go ahead and take a look at the kit here. First, we have the monster Frankenstein. Now, I saw on Facebook, and I believe he originally had this head sculpted a little smaller, and he re-sculpted it. And what I like about this is it catches the classic, Boris Karloff look of Frankenstein, but yet it has a little Mike's own style to it. It's more the features are they stick out more, there's more recesses, and this is just going to be a blast to paint. I mean, the jacket is very, very everything is just highly textured, and he has also made this stand, and you can buy these separately. You can either buy this and mount it to a piece of wood or something, however you want, or you can buy this base with it. I believe is a whole kit, and it comes with the bottom plate. This is the wall that stands up in the back, nameplate. You get this awesome skull bowl, and it's sitting on like a little book with a little rag underneath it, so you can sit it on your base. Another book, which I believe would be Herr Frankenstein's notes, or maybe if it was young Frankenstein, it would say how I did it on it. And not only that, but he always throws something extra in it. Either it'd be like a little relief heads, a refrigerator magnet thing, and this time I hit the jackpot and I got a little Necronomicon. I mean, what can you do going wrong with the Book of the Dead, especially when you're reanimating the dead, But not only that, Mike has went ahead, pre-drilled the holes for you. I don't know if you can see in this. And he even took like a little poll on Facebook and asked people, hey, you think it would be better with the holes pre-made? And you have 3 options here to where you want to hang it. Or would you like to do it yourself, And I personally told him, hey, I would pre-make them, that way this stuff doesn't break, it's not on the customer. And he includes the pins for it. And so I will go ahead and pre-drilled the hole in the back, and it's signed. Everything is signed. I will go ahead and mock this up and show you what it looks like. Now I was wanting to show you here with Mike's because I just put it together, but I took it back apart to show you this. He's just made it that easy. There's a hole there, hole there. Take your big pen, stick it in the hole, stick it in the hole, and of course, you know, you make yours, you're going to want to glue it. 3 holes. I want mine in the top, little pin, right there, hole on the back, right there. You put these however you want it. Skull there, book there, nameplate there, wherever you decide to put it. But besides painting and glue it, I mean, it's that easy. Impeccable job by Mike. Bravo. That's Cthulhu Gizzard Customs. And I'll put the sites up on the screen there. And yeah, it's just a nice little kit to have on your desk or on your shelf. That is a beautiful little relief. And next up we have a beautiful 1/6 kit of Elsa Lanchester as the Bride of Frankenstein. This was sculpted by master sculptor Jeff Yagher. If you're in the hobby, you know who Jeff Yagher is. If not, he is basically a garage kit godfather, one of them. The man's done Hollywood work and everything over his long career. This kit was produced by Pestilence Labs with Mark Worthling. He's on Facebook. I'll put his info up there in a little bit. But let's go over the kit we got right here. So first off, we'll just look at this beautiful sculpted head. I mean, look at the likeness. It's spot on. I mean, Jeff has been doing this for years. He has sculpted her many times, and he has it down to a T. The hair, the man's work is just impeccable. That's all there is to it. The gown, smooth, the way it's supposed to be. You even have the little lacings going up the back of the top of the gown, and the casting is impeccable. Minimal, very minimal cleanup. And Mark has been producing kits for, you know, years, and he's just an all-around great guy. I talk to Mark all the time. He's also a Florida homeboy with me, even though he's a little further up north there. Just a great guy, willing to answer any questions at any time. The hands, the wrapping, the texture. I don't know if you can see it with this crap camera, but the texture on the bandages, just phenomenal. All the way around. And I will go ahead and do my best to mock this up, and we'll take a look at it. So there she is. You can see her mocked up in her classic pose. Like I said, fairly good sized kit. My forearm there. That's how tall she is. This would be a great addition for any current collector, or, you know, a great kit to start out with for you know, someone just getting into the hobby, you know, or someone just getting into resin. Like me personally, myself, I started out with a few plastic ones before I went to resin. I just felt more comfortable with it. You know, some plastic models, unless you get like a collector, are a little cheaper, on the cheaper side, so, you know. But in any case, a great addition to any collection, either way you go. And I'm going to get her undone because painter's tape doesn't like to even stick to itself. So thanks for stopping by and checking out another episode of Mail Calls and Grail Hauls with me. checking out these two excellently sculpted kits by two very talented sculptors, Mike Swistak at Cthulhu Gizzard Customs, and Jeff Yagher sculpts this through Pestilence Lab. That would be Mark Worthling on Facebook, Pestilence Labs. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. We are at 104 subscribers, so everyone that has already subscribed, I want to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I had no idea that even maybe 50 people would want to watch an old man talk about some models. And I didn't even have to bribe nobody yet. I mean, I maybe bug some people, but I didn't bribe nobody. All right, that being said, be good to each other and model on.